So we have with us our head coach Carlos Porter and player Mohito Shoy to take your questions. So please begin by introducing yourselves. We'll begin with you.
Good morning, coach, and good morning, viewers. I'm Subhajit from Bangalore. So, how much you prepared for the one last battle?
Yeah, it was day off yesterday because the players are very tired and today only one training and we play again tomorrow. So not a lot of things that we can do in the pitch. We're going to do video analysis tomorrow morning and before the game. And yeah, let's hope that we can fight for the 3 points because we have that very big motivation to be in the playoffs. So I'm sure that the players are going to give an extra effort to try to be there.
Coach, you will not get Prabhshikan Gill and Shobik Chakraborty, particularly Prabhshikan Gill. You have not tested any goalkeeper in this long season. But it will not. Don't you think it will be a problem for the new one who will keep you goal?
No, we are full squad and Kamachit has been working very well during all the season. So now he has an opportunity, and I'm sure that he's going to help us. No problem.
Next question.
This is Ampurna from Master League. So at one point of time, like you were like in a bit of off shift, and again you came back and fought hard and won back-to-back 2 matches. So can you just explain your journey, the turning point, how it has happened in the last 2 matches?
It's a question of calendar. When you have 3 games in a row against teams that are fighting for the shield, it's normal that the result is not easy to get. No? So it was happening in the first half of the season when we have to play Goa, Odisha consecutive games, and it happens again now that we have to play Mohumala, Goa, Odisha. We know that are games that it's difficult to get points. We try our best. A lot of times we were very close to get the result, but it's not easy. And a lot of times when you get the result, then you are mentally stronger for the next game, you know. But as far as we couldn't get results in the first game, then the second game becomes complicated. Football a lot of times is mental game, also physical game, you know. And we have been with that kind of calendar. We know that every game after 3-4 days, and also you know when you are in a dynamic that you are struggling with the results, playing with top teams, it's difficult to get something. But then we know in our calendar that with Kerala, with Bengal, there was options to get points, and luckily for us, we get the 100% in these 2 games, and now we have to try to beat Punjab. There is positive things, negative things, as always. The positive thing is that they don't play for the playoffs, so they don't have that eager or hunger that we have. But at the same time, a lot of times it means that they play more relaxed and they can enjoy the game. And sometimes it's good for the players. Sometimes it puts you in troubles because when you play without pressure, sometimes you play even better. So let's see. I really hope that my player show the consistency, the physicality, and the mental attitude to try to win the 3 points. And I'm happy in the last 2 games that we have been working all the season, you know? And now I can see in the game that they know how to beat the important moments of the game, you know, to take good decisions for the team. So I hope that also it can help us in the last match. Let's see if it's possible.
Hi, coach. Is Bengal is looking different when Saul or Victor is playing together from the last 2 games? Do you think if you would have get Saul 2 matches before, the scenario have been changed? This is the first part of my question. And second part, what is your take on Mohito as a player?
Yeah, it was the plan. The plan was to play with Saul during all the February that he was injured, and the plan was to put Victor in combination with Saul to get something together because they are very good players. But unfortunately, these kind of things happen in football, so it's not only one problem. Other teams it's happening the same in our competition and in other leagues. So you as a coach have to try to make the situation working. And I think that we always have been making tactics that has been putting us in the game. I mean, okay, we don't have that combination of midfielders, so we use Maede sometimes inside, we put the two central defenders, sometimes we put Clayton and Felicio together in attack, so, you know, you have players and you try to make the tactical try to work. And I'm happy that because what we have been doing all the season, now we arrive to the last game of the season with options to win the playoffs. So it means that, okay, we have been getting the points that allowed us to be now in the fight. So putting that kind of situation, because one injury, the other taking time to get fit, we know that when we sign him, we know that his last game was in November, so we take that risk. But these kind of things happen. Our Maricos, yeah, he's doing a good season. He has been playing Calcutta League, and I have been watching the games, and he's doing well. So I think that it was a good opportunity now for the last 3 games of the season to have him in the list. I think that he's a player that have chances to be the next season in the squad. So let's keep working with him. And I want to make him play. Every game has different demands. Until now, it has not been possible, and we were fighting in some situations that we don't need his help, but maybe tomorrow we need his help. So he's doing a good job. I think that he understands my English very well. You understand? Yes? Then he can understand my tactics.
Coach, this has been East Bengal's most successful season in the last 5 years. And East Bengal has become runners of the Durand Cup, then won the Super League, Super Cup, and now you're on the verge of qualifying for the playoffs. So, do you think that you have achieved the personal target you have set for yourself when you have joined East Bengal club at the beginning of the season?
It's a very interesting question and very long to explain. I have to say that when I take the challenge, I knew how difficult it is. So now at the end of the season, I can say that the things that we were thinking about, a lot of them have been happening. I mean, I can see a kind of rebirth of the club after a lot of seasons struggling. But of course, there is a long way to arrive where the club has been most part of his history. We know that we have been a top club in Indian football, and now we are only in the process to come back, and we want to be dominating again in India and in Asia. So it means a lot of work, a lot of results. As far as we are at that moment of the season, it's true that there is a lot of time that we were not getting some things that have been happening. A trophy, we know it was 12 years ago. Asian competition, it was 9 years ago. And also, we have been playing 32 official games until now, and we have been winning almost the half of the games. It gives a sensation of, that there is consistency in the performance, because when you win 50 games in a season, there is a lot of games that you have been giving that performance that get the points, the people is happy. I have to say that it was very special last match, the last match of the regular season at home, when we can celebrate with the supporters at the end of the game. Listen, I belong to Barcelona. A lot of times the referees doing and people walk and go, And here people was waiting for the celebration, and that's very nice. It means that they are happy, they want to celebrate. So I'm happy that we are in that process, that people again is proud of the team and they are coming to the stadium and celebrating with us. I think it's very important, but it's only the first step in a long way to try to bring the past glory to a big club like Bengal.
Shilaji,
How difficult to play in an empty stadium?
That's true. It's difficult. It's difficult to get the mental connection to do that. And also, we always have supporters in every place that we travel. There is always a local supporter because it's a big club with a long history. So it means that always there is somebody supporting us. So it's going to be difficult, but I guess that because there is a high challenge for us to win the playoff, the motivation is going to be there, and I hope that we can not give it a lot of importance during the game.
We will now take questions from Mohitosh. So we come later. So any questions, Ashok?
Mohitosh, तुम्ही first match खेळले काल के ISL अगले chance पाऊंगी तो একটা difficult and crucial match তো এই জায়গায় তুমি নিজেকে কিভাবে prepare করছো first match এ তোমাকে একটা চ্যালেঞ্জের মুখে পড়তে হচ্ছে
আমি তো অনেকদিন ধরেই প্র্যাকটিস করছি ফার্স্ট ম্যাচের সাথে তো এটাকে আমি ভালোভাবেই নেবো কারণ এই ম্যাচটা আমাদের কাছে খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট তো আমি চেষ্টা করবো যাতে নিজের 100% দিতে পারি ম্যাচের মধ্যে
Is it Bengali or
Bengal.
Hindi?
Bengali.
What he said? He criticized me or something?
No,
He is 100% like he is really good at it.
How do you rate your opponent? Important to ask the question. How do you rate your opponent?
They are doing a very good second half of the season. We all see that. They get the formula with the three foreigners as an attackers forwards, and they are scoring goals. They are creating a lot of problems to the opponents. So it's going to be a very difficult game. We know that. And yes, when you play with no pressure, maybe you can try even more risky offensive situations. So it will be difficult for us. It's a team that you can see the work that the coach have been doing all the season. It's very difficult to come from a league to Indian Super League, so they were struggling at the start of the season, but you can see how the players have been improved under the Greek coach, and I think that they're doing a very good ending of the season.
Okay, one question for Mohitosh. Mohitosh, in season in the latter part of the league, you did pretty well, scored a lot of goals also, a hat-trick as well. So now that you are a part of the first team, so how do you see this transition and how very thankful you are to our coaches, and especially how is the training going, because now you have made it a level higher.
আমি খুবই লাকি যে আমি এরকম একটা বড় ক্লাবে বড় স্টেজে ফার্স্ট ম্যাচ খেলতে যাচ্ছি কালকে তো ধন্যবাদ জানাবো কোচকে এবং তারা যে স্টাফ অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট কোচ সবাইকে এবং কালকে ম্যাচটা আমাদের কাছে খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট তো কালকে ম্যাচটা নিয়ে আমরা আগামী ম্যাচে ভাবছি তো আপনি অন্য জিনিসগুলো বাইরে রাখছেন এবং কালকে ম্যাচটা বেশি ফোকাস করছে সব
Now he criticized assistant coach Silas.
Okay, Shilaji.
Hi, coach.
Are you trying to learn Bengali?
Yeah, I will not.
by next year you will pick up something
I hope so.
Hi, coach. This is Shilaji from Shambha Pratidin. So my question is, how do you how much you will miss two of your best Indian players tomorrow? Shobik and Deep.
Yeah, it's a situation that we have to try to solve. They are been performing very well this season. So for sure we're going to play with 11 players, so the ones that are coming, they will try to help us. So again, no excuses. We have to do the work. We have to get the 3 points.
Hi, coach. This is my last question. As for the fans' perspective, we are approaching the end of the season right now, and fans are extremely curious about upcoming season. Do you want to add 1 or 2 lines for next season planning of the team building process? And we saw Victor today training other teammates with their skills. Do you have any plan of want to share something about next year's team building process for fans?
What you say, Victor?
Yeah.
What do you mean? He is going to be here next season?
No, no, no. We saw Victor's teaching skills to other junior players. Overall, do you have to say anything about next season planning for fans as they are extremely curious?
Yeah,
Right?
no. I saw a lot of rumors in social media, names and blah blah blah. No, we are working next season. Normal. When you are in a 2 years project, you try to start to work. I have been talking with a lot of players during the season, not now, from the winter break already with Indian players. We were making our plans. So that's it. I think that the club is helping me a lot to build that project, and yeah, we are working on that. And the good thing is that we are helping each other in the club. The club, the money, management, and staff. We are taking the decisions together, and we are in the right direction.
Okay, any more questions? Okay, so that brings us to the end. Thank you, coach. Thank you, coach. If you can stand, let me put that down.
বলবো এইভাবে তো আবার
Coach, this side.